Hi, Aries. Welcome to your tarot reading for March 2024. We're going into eclipse season. Here we are. It is starting. This eclipse season, the Pisces new moon will give us a clue and a sign to all of the story that we're going to have for the Pisces full moon eclipse in September. And then the Libra eclipse in March, at the end of March, is going to give us some clues about what the Aries, I believe it's, or no, it's the Libra eclipse, solar eclipse, yeah, in October. So if you would like to get your astrology for your rising and sun sign to know exactly what that's going to look like and how everything's going to be working, you can join our Patreon. I am also going to be putting up classes for an Astrology 101 course. So, learning your own birth chart, learning your own astrology, the universe tier, $22.99. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, all of those videos will be dropping starting in the first weekend in March. Let's see what's going on here, Aries. Eclipse season is definitely going to be a little bit emotional. I think that the Saturn especially is really, oh, look at that. The devil was the first card for you guys that came out. And I said Saturn is definitely going to be a part of this eclipse season for sure. The Pisces new moon will be in your 12th house, and the Libra lunar eclipse will be in your 7th house. So we have the devil and the 8 of cups and the 4 of cups. There's definitely something that you are emotionally attached to that it's time for you to let that go because the universe has something better for you coming. And I feel like it's either a Capricorn that you're attached to, or it's literally the devil. Like, I feel like it's the devil, attached to the devil. What's really funny is that Aries solar eclipse that we're having in April that we'll really be talking about with you guys. The Devil's Comet is also going to be visible with that solar eclipse, and Chiron will also be conjunct that solar eclipse. So it's kind of funny that the devil came out for your reading in March because the Devil's Comment is going to be like right there with you guys. So but yeah, there seems to be like some kind of lesson in detaching yourself emotionally from a situation. Could even be work. Like, it may feel like you have to emotionally detach yourself from some kind of work situation, or leave a work situation. You're either leaving a Capricorn or a work situation. With the 4 of Cups, I don't want you to ignore the fact that the universe is here and showing up for you. Oh, look at that. Lots of cups in your reading, Aries, a lot of cups here. So March is going to be probably a pretty emotional kind of bag for you guys. But so we have the 4 of Cups, we have the Magician, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the 5 of Cups. So you're manifesting this cup that's coming out of the sky from the universe, by the way. And that cup that's coming out of the sky from the universe is literally the Ace of Cups. I want you to recognize. Do you see? You see that? And so the universe really wants you to manifest some self-care this month. The Ace of Cups overfloweth, right? So really, and I feel like it's because of grief. And I feel like it's because of grief that you haven't processed yet. for something. And it may be from this, like this 8 of Cups feels like the same, and this 5 of Cups feels like the same thing. Like I feel like you haven't processed the grief, and it's almost like the universe is tasking you with a really big emotional release right now, and a lot of self-care. And in order for you to get out, you know, it's like the grieving process, it's time for the grieving process to be, I don't want to say that it's time for the grieving process to be over, because it's different for everybody. Like grief, you know, the timing of grief takes a long time for everyone. On the Devil, we have the King of Swords and the World. All right. So is something ending with an air sign? Something ending. So, and it's almost like this was a karmic relationship, or a karmic person to you. I literally want to call this person the King of Swords the Devil. That's kind of hilarious. It's not, because you're grieving. I feel like there's grief here. And it does. It feels like your lesson here is to close a chapter with an air sign and emotionally detach from the situation. 8 of Cups. Because you want to be ready for your season. And like Pisces season is your 12th house. For Aries rising and Aries sun, especially, it's your 12th house. And so you're going to be deep in your feels, and anything that's not supposed to come with you when you get out of your feels. Yeah, for some of you, you're going to be single. You're becoming, this eclipse season is closing chapters with old relationship cycles that do not resonate with us moving forward in the future. And so with the 9 of Pentacles on the 8 of Cups, you know, that 9 of Pentacles is about being independent and abundant all on your own. And recognizing that, yeah, it's really great to have a partner. It's really great to have someone who will stand up there with you, and who'll go through life with you, and who'll be your partner with you. But at the same time, it's also really, really important for you to understand who you are at a core level and what you deserve. And I think right now, Aries, you're a little confused about what you deserve. It's like everything that the universe offers you is just one big confusing, I don't know. I don't know if that's for me or not. The 7 of Cups on the 4 of Cups. This is what I actually feel like you're in, instead of this, right? Like I feel like you're more confused than you are comforted. So let's make one of these 7 of Cups. Let's make that cup coming out of the sky. Let's make it the self-care cup. Let's make it the cup that overfloweth with love for myself, right? It's very hard to believe that there's a world full of love out there when you know, like, right? It's hard to trust that, especially when it's the 12th house season. It's hard to trust that. So let's see, the Magician. I feel like something was revealed to you. I feel like something came, and it was, yeah, like it was almost like the wool was pulled over your eyes, but I feel like something was very much revealed to you. And I want to almost say that your confidence was really like bruised because of it. The 2 of Swords, let me take a drink because my throat got really dry. The 2 of Swords on the Magician. I feel like this 7 of Cups here on the 4 of Cups created such an anxiety inside of you that you don't even know, like you can't even see the power that you have. It's almost like that power was taken away. You know, you can't, and that Two of Swords is like defense mode against what you could, you know, when we're in a situation where we can't get out of this, we can't see that we still have a lot going for us, right? We can't get out of the Five of Cups and we can't see that there's still two cups standing. We end up in the Two of Swords. And it almost feels like you were blindsided in a way. That Magician feels like they're like that was the wool pulled, because a lot of times the Magician can also be a manipulator, a really, really good manipulator. For some of you, it's not about leaving a relationship. For some of you, it's about being independent within the relationship and not losing yourself with, it's like you don't have to close the chapter completely with the King of Swords, but it feels like finding that independence so that you're not melding, you know, mushing yourself, molding yourself into someone else. I hope that made sense. Ace of Cups. And that Libra eclipse is going to show you who you have been melding, like mushing into, melding into. It's going to show us what's truly unbalanced in our lives. And especially for you guys, because it's in your 7th house. Okay, Five of Cups. This is a brand new deck. So, all right. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. Look at that, Libra. Libra. So you could be dealing with the Libra energy up here, or this just could be about the eclipse. Oh, look at that. See? The Empress with the Ace of Cups. So there's like, I feel like you keep thinking that the universe is just bringing all of this confusing crap to you, like over and over and over again. And like, what the hell am I going to do with it? Like, how am I supposed to make this into something? That's what this feels like. How am I supposed to make all of these confusing people, all of these advances, all of the things, yada, yada, yada? How am I supposed to make it into something? Well, because you're the Empress. I told another Aries rising today that they were the Empress. They're always going to be the Empress. So the Empress on the Ace of Cups. This is your story. This is your story, Aries. This is not another person's story. Just because you think the universe is bringing you crap, whatever it is that you're attracting, I'm not going to say that your poor piss attitude is attracting this. I'm not going to say that because I hate when people say shit like that. What I'm going to say is the things that are coming at you are a test to see if you understand what you truly deserve. Okay? If you're still entertaining offers from people or from situations or experiences that are not good enough for an Empress, then say no. I don't care if it's a romantic offer. I don't care if it's a job offer. I don't care if it's an offer from family or friends or what the fuck ever. I don't care. I don't care what the offer is. If you're still entertaining offers that are not Empress status, eventually it becomes a you thing and not a universe thing. Because the universe isn't the one making the choices in your life. Sometimes things happen unexpectedly and that can get really frustrating and we have to like find our way around it. But I don't think that's what this is. I don't think any of this is unexpected. Three of Cups on the Five of Cups. I mean, this feels a little obvious. In order for you to pull yourself out of this grief, it's time for you to get connected with loving, like-minded people that make you feel really, really good and celebrate. That Three of Cups for me is about a celebration. For some of you, this is about some kind of information about a third party situation that's coming out. With the King of Swords, the Libra, right? We have Justice, and we have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like the majority, like for some of you, the information that came out about a third party situation, and the third party situation doesn't have to be like the person cheating. It can be like that person is way too involved with work. They're overspending money, like anything that's getting in the middle of your relationship that the other person is like addicted or obsessed with. I would consider that a third party. Drugs, alcohol, anything that could be an obsession that's taking that person out of the relationship, I would call it a third party situation. This is a surrender. Like, I feel like this is a really difficult situation for you. And I feel like we also have the Ten of Swords here on the bottom of the deck with the Hanged Man. So I feel like the projection of everything ending really, really badly is just running through your head over and over and over again. And you're like, oh my God, nothing is going to work out ever again. I can't believe it. However, the perspective is in order for things to work out, you got to surrender to it. The Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. And the Nine of Wands is telling you that you don't have to battle anymore. You know? Like it does not have to be a battle anymore. It really doesn't. You can put that down. So yeah. I think it's time to really be honest with yourself about what you need and deserve, Aries. And I love you guys. So take really good care of yourselves. I hope you're all doing wonderfully and well. And thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.